we have worked incredibly hard to ensure that the voices of children and young people are heard throughout the Methodist Church, and this is down to the hard work of all of you. We can see this through the growth of 3 Generate, having elected youth reps who influence the work of the church, and children and young people attending district synods. We cannot thank you enough for all that you have done to enable this to happen. We know how vital it is that the voices of children and young people are heard throughout the church, and it benefits the church and the children and young people. However, we know that this year has been challenging and different for the children and youth work in many ways. There will be some of you who will have been in contact with your youth groups via online networks. There will be some of you who will be contacting your youth groups by sending them activity packs or one-to-one phone calls. There will be some of you who will be not in contact with your youth groups at all, and that is okay. We know that, like everything, the pandemic has challenged and changed the way we do our work. We want to listen to this and use it as an opportunity to develop our work further so that we can support you and your children and young people. 3 Generate, the event, was unable to happen this year due to the lockdown, and this also gave us an opportunity to launch 3 Generate 365.
So Phoebe seems to be saying that the Connection want to hear from our children and young people all across the UK. And there's been lots of youth ministry going on with our young people over the past year in this district. But we want to empower our young people and make sure that their voices are heard.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that's what Phoebe's saying, you know, when she talks about dialogue, it's listening to our young people, talking to them and really hearing what they're saying. But that's also a real challenge as well as you and I have found this year. We've been trying to, I know, right? We've been trying to run get going a group of young people, almost like a youth council for the district, to hear what they want to say and pass that on to you. So you're hearing from the young people, not what the youth team think the young people want you to hear, but what they directly want you to hear. But I have to share with you, it hasn't been easy. We're hoping that we're beginning to get there, and we've got a few young people who are interested. And so we've got a few videos for you here, and a few quotes, because some of them are quite shy and don't want to record themselves. And so hopefully you'll find some of this interesting.
For me, Church Beyond These Walls is the idea that we can take our faith into every aspect of our everyday lives, like our job or at home, being a teacher, being a sibling, being a grandparent. Our faith follows us everywhere. So church is not contained within the 4 walls of the building that we know as church. It's been really important over the past year to realise that Church Beyond These Walls is a thing.
I don't really go to church currently, as the online church, while a great idea that has helped a lot of people connect and worship, is not something I find that I can connect with well. However, I have found the 1X meetings to be fun and helpful, and that's meant that I've been able to continue being part of a community that allows me to continue my connection with God and with other people. It's helped keep me sane during lockdown and given me a wider range of people to talk to, as opposed to just the people in my contact list. I feel that setting up more groups like this, or advertising the existing one more, would help a lot of young people to feel like they can keep doing nice things that have become rarer during lockdown, and to help them grow in faith. Church is a people, not a building, and I feel that 1X is my church.
means being active in the community, holding hands with the people struggling, not waiting for them to come to us, but for us to go to them. Church beyond the walls means not waiting for bums on seats, but for us to get up out of our chairs and asking what we can do for others, not what they can do for us. Church beyond the walls is the presence for those who need advice and support, but with no obligation to return those actions with membership. Church beyond the walls is how the church should be.
So there you have it. And I'd like to add that a lot of what the young people are saying really resonates with my experience of church as well. Some of you will know that I started in the district as a one opportunity intern, and my internship was all about intergenerational communication and relationships. My place in my church, my home church, was really strong. I had a really strong family there. I became a circuit youth worker in York, and I've been doing a bit of the district work with Victoria and Richard and everybody else, and it's brought me to where I am today. And it really just shows that all I needed was for the people in my church and my circuit and my district to take an interest in me, to talk to me, and just to treat me like a person, because that's all I was and that's all I am.
The thing is, though, it's quite scary for an adult to talk to a young person. Young people, particularly in groups, can be quite intimidating, and a lot of adults don't think we're cool enough.
Thanks.
Evidence of that, aren't we? We're not really cool. We're not really it, or with it, or anything like that. And it's quite hard to know what do I talk to this young person around there? They're a completely different generation from me. They don't do the things I enjoy. I don't know. I don't understand their world. They spend a lot of their time online, and they're not going to want to talk to me. But the big secret about youth ministry is it's just ministry, the same as any other ministry. And it's the same with young people. They're just people. And as Amy said, all it took was for the people in her church to be interested in her and talk to her. So if you know young people, they may not even be in your church, but if you know young people, whether that's in your family or in your community, or even just young people you meet when you go out shopping again, now we can do that, yay. Talk to them, just talk to them about the ordinary things you talk to anybody else about. That's all it takes. And when you do that, you're doing your youth ministry.
So thanks for watching.